But now, as my co-panelist Tushar also already mentioned it about LNG, and we are promoting that concept here in India as well because of the alternate fuels. And a lot of tenders, if you look at CIL and all the coal tenders, a clause is there for 20% alternate fuels. So we are gearing up to see how we can address this market. But of course, I will not talk much on the challenges. Already Tushar has spoken about the challenges about the infrastructure in brief. So, but the focus will be for alternate fuels going forward from Volvo. So thank you. That's all I have from my end.
Our next speaker is Mr. Ajay Kumar, CGM, Dedicated Freight Corridor. As you all know that the country is looking eagerly towards the quick implementation of Dedicated Freight Corridor of Indian Railways. Let us listen to him.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais, dear friends. I am Ajay Kumar, Chief General Manager, Dedicated Freight Corridor Corporation of India Limited. It's a pleasure to stand before you today to speak on a topic which is transforming the transportation and logistics sector of India. I will walk you through today in a fast-forward way due to time constraint, the vision, the progress, and the impact of this transformative project. Let's begin by understanding exactly what these corridors are and why this matters for India's future. Is there an issue? Yeah. Indian Railway is one of the largest network of world's railway network. Indian Railway have more than 69,000 kilometers of route length. It is running more than 13,000 passenger trains and more than 11,000 goods train every day. Then why there is a need for a separate corridor? Indian Railway is running mixed traffic, that is goods train as well as the passenger trains are running on the same track. This mixed traffic has its own challenges. There is a speed potential between goods train and the passenger train. Goods train are running at a speed of 60 to 70 km per hour, while the passenger trains are running up to 130 km per hour. Because of this speed potential difference, there is the inefficiency in the system. Due to different goods traffic as well as passenger traffic, the requirements are different. Goods traffic, the stoppage are different, the passenger trains stoppage are different, the maintenance level and standards are different. It creeps the inefficiency into the system. The Indian Railway, the total revenue, the 67% is coming from the freight earnings and 33% is coming from the passenger traffic. In spite of having higher share of earnings from the goods traffic, our priority is the passenger traffic, and that is for obvious reasons. Because of speed potential, the average speed of passenger train is about 45 to 50 km per hour, and the goods traffic is 20 to 25 km per hour. This is golden quadrilateral, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, and its diagonals. This total adds up to 16% of the total Indian Railway network. But this 16% is carrying 58% of freight traffic and 52% of passenger traffic. So there is a stress on this on these routes, and this needs to be eased out. If we see the trend of rail and road traffic, in 1950-51, the rail share was approximately 88% and the road traffic share was 12%. But the trend has reversed, and as of now, rail share is only 26%, while the road share is 74%. There is needs a balance between the two. And as we know that rail transportation is economical as well as it is environmental friendly. For Mission 3000 set by the Ministry, National Rail Plan also requires to increase the share of the rail transportation. This is the scenario, Indian Railway fleet scenario as on date. As I tell that 26% is by rail and 74% by road. But if we continue the business as usual, by 2030 the share of railway is going down to 22%. So there is a need to increase the share of rail, and dedicated freight corridor is the perfect answer to this. I will give a brief overview of the DFC. I will go fast. At present, there are two corridors: Eastern Dedicated Freight Corridor and Western Dedicated Freight Corridor. This blue line is Eastern DFC that starts from the Ludhiana and goes up to Sonnagar, approximately 1,337 kilometers. This is fully commissioned. And the second corridor, Western DFC, starts from Dadri and goes up to Mumbai, and it is also fully commissioned except the last 100 kilometers from Vaitarna to Mumbai. The mammoth work done to construct these two corridors, you will appreciate that the land acquisition, more than 11,000 hectares, has been done by the DFC. Earthwork of more than 2,500 lakh cubic meter has been done to construct. 62 numbers of important bridges have been constructed. 535 numbers of major bridges. 4,643 minor bridges. 53 numbers of rail over rail flyovers, and road over bridges 304 numbers. That is, in DFC all the level crossing gates have been eliminated. There is no level crossing gate, and that has been eliminated by road over bridges 304 numbers, and road under bridges 557 numbers. 115 stations have been constructed. We are crossing at 77 numbers of national highway. The state-of-the-art operation control center have been constructed, one in Eastern DFC and one in Western DFC. And each one is catering 1,300 kilometers in the Eastern DFC and 1,500 kilometers in the Western DFC. If we compare it with the Indian Railways, then Indian Railways, we have the control center in every division. If we start from the Howrah, then one control center at Howrah, another is Asansol, third is Dhanbad, and so on. But we are controlling from the one control center. Next. These are the benefits of, some of the benefits I have listed out here. We are supporting Atmanirbhar Bharat, higher capacity. It's the USP of the DFC, faster, higher, and longer. How faster? The DFC has been designed for a speed of 100 km per hour, while the speed of goods train on Indian Railway is 60 to 70 km per hour. It is higher. Higher is the axle load. DFC has been designed for 32.5 ton axle load, while the Indian Railways is 22.5 ton axle load, and the feeder routes are 25 ton axle load. And it is longer. Indian Railway is designed for maximum length of 750 meter goods train, while the DFC has been designed for 1,500 meter goods train. Quantity jump in transportation, that is 480 additional trains can run because of the two lines of DFC, and we are running some trains on scheduled timetable basis as we run the passenger trains. In Mission 3,000 million ton by 2030, we are contributing, and there is a reduction in logistic cost because of the faster movement and the higher axle load and turnaround time reduced. There is a reduction in the logistic cost. Yeah, next. We are running more than 350 trains on DFC every day. The transit time from coal mines to the powerhouse reduced from around 35 hours to around 20 hours. The reduction of containers and the EXIM traffic transit time from 24 hours to the 12 hours. We are running trains with truck-on-train services. It is running between Palanpur to Rewari. We are covering approximately 750 to 800 kilometers in a time of 10 to 12 hours. We are also running high-speed cargo services. It is running between Ahmedabad to Dadri, and we are covering approximately more than 900 kilometers in 14 to 15 hours. Yeah, this point Mr. Gosala has also pointed out, and thank you for the kind words for the DFC. This is one sample I have kept in this presentation, that powerhouses, there is a norm to keep reserve for 23 days. But because of DFC, we have supplied the coal and the reserves in the power plant. One sample is 41 days and 48 days. That is more than double the requirement. It is one of the sample in Prayagraj division, how we are running the special trains, that is summer special trains and the festival trains. Earlier we used to run 250 to 300 trains in a month. Now we are going up to 1800 trains in a month, and that is because of the DFC. Next. During Mahakumbh, earlier we used to restrict the goods train during such type of festivals. But this time we have, because of DFC, we have run average 150 trains every day, 150 goods train every day, in spite of the special trains and huge numbers of special trains, passenger trains running. The benefit is not only to the goods traffic, but because the goods traffic is diverted to the DFC, the punctuality of the divisions, I have shown in the Prayagraj division, earlier the punctuality was the 40%, it has increased to 82%. And in Western DFC, one division I have taken, this is Ajmer division, the earlier punctuality of passenger trains was 83%, now it has improved to 97%.